Our next training pair are a couple of blokes that have been around the Australian bodybuilding scene for quite a while. Our first athlete this evening is Lachie Harkin. Although Lachie's placed top 3 in the 05 Victorian and Australian IFBB novice class, he really found his niche in the boxing ring when he won the Junior Victorian middleweight, light heavyweight and the Australian middleweight titles. His training partner is Jordan Hare-Brown. Jordan spent time in the military and served Australia proudly overseas in that role. But it's fair to say his passion was bodybuilding. Having competed successfully in a number of events himself, he's also worked tirelessly behind the scenes at every IFBB pro show and lived and breathed the sport. This week, the boys are doing a special pre-contest shoulder routine, so let's check it out.
We're going to do shoulders today to get some size in the shoulders, get some blood in there, get a pump.
This is a pretty standard workout for us. We're going to focus on some strength and some size and some basic movements in there. Basically get the blood in there and fill their muscle bellies out and give it a good old-fashioned workout. It's a particularly cold morning, so we want to make sure that we get some blood into our joints. So we're going to start off doing some side raises, get the blood in there, because we've both got a couple of injuries here and there. Start off slowly. Pamper our joints.
In between sets, just give it a light stretch, just to get the blood really flowing in there and just to limber up, basically, so we don't do any injuries. First up, we hit dumbbell shoulder press, just to get the strength side of it, get some blood in there, get some warm up with a lighter weight, and then move up to where we want to be at with a heavier weight. We'll start off, we'll probably get sets of anywhere from 10 to 12, just to get till we're warm, and then after that we'll hit the heavier weights, sort of 80, 90 pounds dumbbells, and probably sit around the 8 to 10 mark.
It's imperative that we don't injure ourselves, but we also want to get the weight up there and get a full range of movement. So we're working the whole area for growth and strength. I'll probably definitely do some stretching after that, just to make sure that we're still limber. Once you're using dumbbells, you're focusing on the natural way of the dumbbell and what you as an individual can actually push out, whereas on a machine, you're on a rail and just go in that one motion.
Especially for us injured people, if you've got an injury and you want to do dumbbell press, if your arm wants to come a little bit this way to alleviate a bit of the pain, it will.
Get up, get up. Come on, bang it out. What I've often found is if you're doing a flat bench dumbbell press, it's a lot different to one of those machines that you see. They're fantastic, they look great and they're very smooth, but there is no substitute for some moving some heavy dumbbells. Come on, push. Then we'll try and work on our rear delts and balance it all out. Sometimes you can forget your rears and focus too much on
what you can see,
what's right in front of you. So sometimes you can lag behind in the mirror.
So rear dumbbell raises, usually we do them on an incline bench so that we can't swing and sway. We'll keep the weight lighter for this so that we don't hurt ourselves and just to really get the blood flowing into the rear of our shoulders. With rear delts, we tend to aim for 12 reps, 10 to 12. If we're only getting 6, it's just too heavy for us. We're getting 12 easily, then we can afford to go up. But it's all about feel, basically.
And range of movement.
Yeah.
We've got to make sure the range of movement's there. We can't sort of go partial.
Put my fingers in the back, he can then feel that he's getting the full contraction. When he goes back, you can feel these grasping my fingers, so he knows he's getting a full contraction.
Actually aiming on a mark there, so we want to try and pinch the finger so you get that full range of movement and squeeze.
Sideys, mate. Sideys.
After we've done the rear delts, we'll do dumbbell side raises for shape and again to get the blood right into the head of the delt.
I've always done them standing up. I find that I can also see what my bottom half's doing, so I want to make sure I'm as steady as possible.
We go heavy, we're not swinging, we keep this movement strict. Again, once again, core strength, but seated, I find my legs are in the way. When I'm sitting down to go behind, sometimes I raise my shoulder if I want to go from behind and front a bit too far, so standing's a lot more comfortable.
It's a comfort thing, and I can always focus on just that core stability. I want to keep this whole middle part strong and straight.
Feeling pumped, yeah.
I'm feeling like I've had a shoulder workout.
After the rear delts, we'll do front dumbbell raises. Again, hitting the same rep range, first set, probably hit the 12 mark and then work our way back between 8 and 10, obviously increasing the weight.
Good bit of a cardiovascular and a pump for us as well. So you can definitely take more time, go heavier, take more of a rest. We're working through it now pretty steadily, getting a really good pump out of it. I'm following Lachie here today, so I'm doing what the big man's doing. And he's putting me through my paces. So I don't think I'll need any cardio tonight. It's a rapid workout and doing some things that I'm not used to, like these front raises. Trying to work it a bit extra. Sometimes I might not do things quite textbook. Not always the best technique. Just trying to push myself a little bit extra.
Each to their own, I guess. It's a personal preference, but I do try to go above the shoulder just a little bit.
I'm using a lighter weight than Lachie too. He's a stronger man than me. I've been dieting a bit longer. He's lucky to stay leaner in the off season.
I've got a lot more fat and carbs in my diet.
Yeah. So not that I'm not giving it a fair crack today. That pushed me. Good. It's a good set. We're going to try and nail in our rear traps and do some rear shrugs on the Smith machine. We're going to go for the 10 to 12 range mark again, but we're going to try and push each other too, try and get the poundage up there.
We've hit the 3 heads on our doubts and it's time to bring the traps up to scratch.
I feel good. I feel good. I feel pumped. It's been a good workout.
It's been good. Got a good stretch, good pump. So went heavy on the old shrugs there, which felt good.
Got the last few out that I needed. Lachie helped me there. Get the man. There's no way I would have dropped that far. So
that's where it helps just to have that partner.
Yeah,
it gives you that little bit more confidence just to go that little bit heavier. I wouldn't have gone up an extra plate. We didn't have someone there to spot me.
No
so.
way.
And yeah, but all in all, that was
a good workout.
It was a good workout, folks, but a special and sad one for the team here at MuscleTV. Not long after that segment and another segment featuring Geordie, which you'll see later in this series, were filmed, Jordan sadly lost his life and was taken from us way too soon. Although devastating for those of us that knew and loved Jordan, we thought we owed it to him and to his family to show you these routines as a tribute to someone who lived and breathed bodybuilding. He'll be sadly missed.